How's it going, guys? Today we are doing drive for dollars. Why the hell did I just stumble?
Mike is in. Do I need to do your intros for you?
That's funny. No, so we're doing drive for dollars. We are in a neighborhood that actually Mike and I drove here before, but we are back here again trying to actually find the owners of the properties that we see. I might have to do some door knocking today and stuff like that. We'll see. I mean, if we see something that we're interested in, because it's very hard. Like, you can find a lot of properties. How many properties we found before? What, like 150? 100. Like, well, yes, 200, something like that. And then it's so hard to get a hold of the owners because, you know, they think you're spam or they think you're whatever. They don't take you seriously. So it's better to do in person to an extent. So it's gonna be interesting. So we're gonna hit a couple houses and, you know, hopefully find something today. I mean, that would be awesome if we can find something today. We can sign a contract. How perfect would that be?
That'd be beautiful, baby. Sign on the dotted line. Yes, please, and thank you. All right, we're gonna take this piece of crap off your hands. No, we came across a lot of properties down here that also had code enforcement signs that gave us one that helped us know that one, it looked like it was abandoned. Two, because we've seen some that we thought were abandoned and we thought were in really bad shape, and then we turn around, somebody's like in there or their car's parked behind it. We're like, whoops.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, my bad. So gonna kind of work properties like that. If we see that the yard's not mowed, the junk's everywhere, code enforcement's there, we can really use that in our advantage to talking to the people. We can kind of be like, listen, you know, let us take this off your hands. Let us take care of these worries that you have, because if not, you're going to keep racking up these fines. Yeah. We even came across a property here. Remember the lady who said that she owed so many taxes on it, right? Because her mom died and she did nothing with the land. So she even told us, she's like, maybe you're better off just to go down to the city and talk to them and see what it would cost.
I did talk to them, actually. I did call them that day, and actually I remember I called them probably a couple days later after we found the property, and they were like, oh, well, yeah, we actually can never get a hold of those people. It's not in our possession yet, so the property's stuck right now in between, you know, so you don't know what to do with it. You can't really do anything with it right now. You may have to wait till actually the city takes it.
But there you go, perfect example of somebody who has property, can't do anything with it, don't want to do anything with it. I mean, they could technically sell it, use the profit, and then pay the taxes that way, and then it would be able to be released to us. But they don't really want to go through the headaches.
People just don't want to deal with stuff. That's why a lot of people go, you know, people will ask me, like, why would someone sell a property to you than going on the market and selling there? I'm like, well, why people sell stuff to pawn shops? Same exact reason.
Quick and easy.
Yeah, so that's, you know.
No headache.
Guys, so pretty much right here, this is what we look for most of the time. You can see this house right here, it has a sign right there. It's what that says is that the plumbing is shut off, and what that makes me think is that no one lives there to start with, and then it says that there are certain violations as well. So this is one of the properties I really want to get a hold of the owner and check it out. I mean, it seems like it's been mowed, so somebody mows it, but it's not, you know, it doesn't look like someone lives there. It looks empty when I see through the window. We'll check it out. You know, I took some pictures. I put it in PropStream and the Drive for Dollar app, and yeah. So let's see what else we can find. So we found a house that we actually found before, and it's look at this. So it's a Spanish style house, but it's freaking destroyed and ruined. I mean, the door is literally open. You can see that. I'm pointing at Mike. I'm not sure why I'm pointing at Mike, but the door is open. We're gonna check it out. We probably shouldn't do it, but we're gonna check out the inside just to see how bad it is and see if we can get a hold of these people. But this is what you look for. You look for a house like this. You know, you got, if you look at the grass, it's very, you know, it's mowed, but it was like hasn't been mowed for a while. So it's cool. Well, let's see what this is. Let's check it out. Guys, so we had an interesting kind of story happen right now. So we found a house, like the one that you just saw, the Spanish house.
Dun, dun, dun.
The Spanish house, the Spanish style house that needs a bunch of remodeling. So while we were looking outside the house, I was trying to look up the owner's phone number. This lady pulls up next to me. She's like, "Do you own the house?" And I said, "No, I don't. I'm actually looking to buy it." And she was like, "I actually might know a lady that works in Dollar General right here that that knows the owner." And I was like, "Okay, sure." So we kind of went to the Dollar General. We checked with the lady. She was nice enough to kind of tell us, you know, she's like, "Yeah, I don't really know the owner itself, but I know his wife, and I know he has a business." You know, she said the business name, and she's like, "You know, that's all I can tell you. I don't really have the phone number that works for her." She tried, and then we looked up the business name, and we found their address. And like it happens a lot of times with small businesses, their address ends up being their private property. It ends up their home. So we went to the property, we went to their home, and his wife was there. And you know, we were like, "Hey, you know, we're interested in buying that house that you have out there, that Spanish style house." She's like, "Oh, we sold it a while ago." I'm like, "Oh crap." I was like, "Okay." And then she's like, "But I can give you my husband's phone number if you want to call him to see who bought it, and you know, all that information." I was like, "Okay, let's do that." So I gave him a call. Just some kind of other investor company bought it, but it's apparently in February, so it's been almost, what, 9 months now? I mean, they haven't done anything to it. And okay, even if you're an investor company that buys a house, why would you leave that door open? Like,
that's just the squatters came in.
Squatters came in.
Clothes in there. It's just
it's horrible. Like that's bad business right there. I mean, you shouldn't do that. I mean, that's not right. But either way, so okay, so I called her. I left her a message. The investor that bought it. And we'll see. I mean, maybe she calls back. She's like, "Oh, I'm so tied up. I don't have time for that property. I'll give it away for you." So you never know. You have to explore all the options you have. So, and yeah, so right now we just keep looking for other properties, right? I mean,
until lunchtime.
Until lunchtime, and then our fat asses need to eat. Whoa, what?
It's two different things. I'm sure this will get edited out because he's going to be ashamed of it.
No, I mean, there's not two. I mean, here we go. I mean, I just have more muscle in him, and I've taller than him, and he's jealous about that. I mean, that's why he tries to compensate by talking shit. All right. Well, either way, guys, we'll tune back in. We'll find something fun. Guys, we got back, and we're back into Mike's crib. And we found a couple properties today. Most of them were vacant lands. I mean, like I said, vacant land, you can easily tell, it's just overgrown, not taken care of. You know, it's pretty simple. And the houses, we showed what to look for, pretty much. You know, you want to look for a house that has been distressed and no one lives there. What are you doing? What are you doing with that? I don't know why you. Oh Jesus, that's so weird. All right, so well, getting back to looking for houses. Yeah, so we found some houses. I think today we are gonna be able. You know, I'm gonna try to get a hold of some people. We'll see. But I actually got another contract signed while we were on the road. Woo! Yeah, so another vacant land. I don't know. Yeah. Jesus, the way vacant land's been the best thing that I have going, you know, so far. That's pretty much all I've done besides one house that should be closed by the end of the week. But yep, all right, guys. So I will let you guys know what the results will be, and thanks for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a great day.
Happy fall, y'all.
Peace.